Hi, today we're going to learn how to fold up a Mark III Extra. Today we're going to use my personal Mark III Extra. My name is Greg Allison with Kolb East Coast, and this is my wife Jennifer. She's going to assist me by holding my wings while I fold. Alright, so let's get started. First we're going to go through and take a look at the airplane. We're going to start at the tail to do our fold. Then we're going to work our way to our wings. Now on my particular model, I have a permanent gap seal, so I do not have to remove mine. But on most production models, you have to remove your gap seal first. So let's walk on to the back tier and let's work on the tail. Now the first step to folding your Kolb is going to be to release your cables. They release with one bolt at the bottom, right in front of the tail wheel. We'll pan in on that for you. This bolt right here, it has a safety pin on it and a wing nut on it. So you want to take your safety pin off and pull your wing nut. There's your safety pin right here. You're going to unclip that, pull it loose. Then you're going to unscrew your wing nut. Don't drop it in the grass. Alright, I always put my wing nut back on my bolt and my safety pin, that way you don't lose them. Alright, we're all reclipped. That's all it is to folding your elevator. You just lift your elevators up. And if you have a fancy separator, you slide over it like I do. You just slide that over it and that'll hold them in place so the wind don't blow them down on you. Okay, that's all we do to the tail. Now we'll move on to our wings. Let's move forward. First and foremost, you need to disconnect your control rods. If you try to fold this wing without disconnecting these, you will bend it. So we're going to undo our safety clip here on our flaps first. Just let your rod swing down. Put your pin back in place. And reclip it so you don't lose it. And you move on to your ailerons. That one. Let that rod swing down. Reclip your pin in place. Okay, now I'm going to get some assistance from my wife to help me maneuver this wing around to the tail. Okay, I've got my wife out here on the end. On the front corner of this wing to support it. When I pull my pins loose, it will want to tend to twist down. So if you'll hold up on that for me. First we're going to get our lift strut pin, unclip, push the pin back up, slide the lift strut out, set it down on the ground, put our pin back in and clip it. We have to open our door to get to our second pin. We're going to unclip it. It's back up underneath. We unclip it there and push our pin out. I'm just going to slide that pin back in the hole. Jennifer will hold that for me while I go out the end of the wing. Now you walk back with it about 30 degrees and you can flip it around. Make sure that your flaps and your ailerons fold to the outside, and you can walk on around with your wing. Now you have a pin that's under your elevator that protrudes out, and you also have a pin on your wing that slide together, and they clip together to hold themselves in place. And then the pin, and these slide together. There we go. And that is how we do that. Now we just use a quarter pin and put it in there. Okay, just for ease so that everybody can see how the pin goes through, it's kind of hard to see down in that crack. So the pin just slides through your folding bracket once you have your wing inserted into the tip. So once you insert it in, you slide your pin through, and that locks your wing on, and it won't go anywhere from that point. Alright, so let's move on to the next wing. Remember, it's always important to disconnect your control rods first. So we're going to move on to this one. You're going to do your flap first. Ease that down. You don't want to drop it because it will scratch the side of your plane or leave a paint mark or something. So just ease them down. Put your pin back in. Again, you want to take your aileron loose. Just set that down and reinstall your pin. Okay, we'll move around to the other side. I'll have my wife Jennifer hold the front edge again for me. Open up our door first so we can get to our pin. Alright, so now we're back to going back up here at the fuselage. And you're going to pop your clip off up in here. And then you're going to pull your pin. Spin, walk back with them just a little bit. Okay. Install your pin. Don't lose them. There again, walk back about 30 degrees. And you can walk the wing upright. Make sure everything flips to the outside. You want to move on in with your wing to your connecting point. And you want to go ahead and slide that on in.
That.
Okay. Alright, so you get your wing attached here. Once you do that, you just install your clip. You can install it from underneath, or you can install it through the top. A lot of people will put a long rod on this and just shove it down through the top. It's pretty easy. I usually go underneath. And you just stick your arm underneath of here. Kind of wiggle your wing a little bit. And you install your clip. Just like that. Alright, so the only thing you got left to do is remove your lift struts from the cage so you can roll them around. Just going to undo your clip. Kind of wiggle your lift struts a little bit. Pull your pin. And you can stow that underneath of your airplane while you're transporting. A little strap. And then Install your clips so you don't lose them again. And shut your door. Move around to the other side. And repeat that same process. Remove your clips. Your lift strut. Install your clip. Shut your door. And you're ready to take this airplane anywhere on a trailer. It's all stowed, or put it in your garage, wherever you choose to keep it.